Hello folks, Nemo here, and welcome back to Godhood, where Nemo the Almighty, the deity of professionalism, wants to spread professionalism to the world. And our prophet in Starjackal and our disciples Letherington, Morthon, and Rook are currently working towards that goal. God of madness we are. The sea deity we are as well. Right. In the meantime, let us see about our next plan, or the stubborn ignorance. We'll plan this as best we can, although it's not going to go very well for us, I don't think. We will still try. It's good. The lineup is currently good, so we'll keep it at that. And let us bless Letherington's rituals. Letherington may learn more charisma. Morthon is inspired from a tradition of human sacrifice. Nemo the Almighty will be surely pleased by this. As you unlock more tenets, you can unlock more traditions. At the moment, our next available tradition, if you want to get one, is human sacrifice, which you gain a god action. Choose a disciple to become a master of sacrifice. Disciple can learn demand sacrifice, a strong ancestral morale ability that scales on might and lowers physical armor. And the god action done by the Master of Sacrifice, if participating in combat, gains tribute chests if you have ancestral or divine disciples. We'll start the next sacrament with demand sacrifice. Good. So we can maybe instill demand sacrifice into our religion, maybe. Anyway, we're still waiting for Rook to level up before we spend your abilities. We have Morthon, the cultist, Sorrekal, the cultist, and Letherington, the chieftain. What are our numbers here? Let's keep Letherington leveling up. I can use ritual progress to basically boost rituals 4 times. It costs offerings though, and I'm going to keep those offerings on hand temporarily. And we need to finish this off? Might not. That may not be possible. I might go for a dream then. Do I want a dream? Let's go for a dream. See if you can mitigate any problems with dreams. They are looking to... hang on. Plan sacraments. Advanced disciple info. So, physical morale. However, ignorant, you have additional morale armor. Yes, it shows over there. You have quite a good morale armor. Currently negates 53% of morale damage received. So, I think we're going to start hitting people hard here. Who has the least physical armor of the bunch? Or most of you do, so... Morthon, get some physical armor, please. Right, mission time. Let us convert the stubborn ignorance, if we can. We will get stronger disciples. All initiates start with +2 in all stats and can unlock new talents. And another disciple slot for us, which is lovely. And increase our martyrdom again. We can probably take 1 martyrdom here. We convert to double the professionals and gain 1 tribute chest, but we start with 25 less HP and the enemy has 25% followers converted already. Let's give that a shot, shall we? We lose a little bit of health to start off with, but we may have some good output here. Let me suffer for what is right. Evasion, beautiful. Corruption? Good. Aberrant growth. Good. Condemn. Bravery. Bam! We're still ahead just because we started low. Oh good, they're taking more and more health damage. Nemo the Almighty is dark. Oh, there was a follow-up ability. Mighty Rally. Oh, broken as well. Beautiful. They lose a bunch of their own people there. Right. You turn. Your first turn, we evade. You babble back, and that should get us the win. Beautiful. 109 crowd converted to our side now. 109 crowd converted to professionalism. Plus the netted bonus as well. Strong initiates, more disciples, and increased martyrdom. We're still in the early game where martyrdom's still possible. By the end of the game, I think the margins are so tight that martyrdom becomes a bit dangerous. Rook prayed to Nemo the Almighty, and finally they answered. Nemo the Almighty acknowledged Rook's devotion and blessed him and his family. Miracle Blessing. You gain Mind Stare. You're doing charisma gains, yes, so Mind Stare is good for charisma. Blessed be Rook. Right, Destined Mission. We have 5 missions left here. 19, 18, 16. Close to getting that point. We can also spend time doing side missions as well, which gives us extra rewards for not much else, but you lose happiness whenever you do a side mission. You get no followers, you lose happiness, and you don't get many results from it, but it's basically just a way, if you're not confident in doing a main mission, you can have a quick success in one of the side missions. I think we can keep going here. We can keep pushing forwards. Right. We have a new disciple place as well, but Rook, what is your ability going to be? And you are focusing on your use of charisma. So we will give you Mind Stare, we can give you Scold. Higher chance to hit. Or damage as well. Good. Or then, again, Mind Stare just costs days. You have an overpowered type, so you're more likely to earn Mind Stare by yourself, so I'll take Scold now. Right, who is going to be our newest disciple? Ooh, there we go, our first stronger disciple. Common, uncommon, well, they've got different names, but basically. We have a standard common totem with the dog. Max Miracles 3, which means you can level up 3 times, so max level will be 4. Light Major, or we can have Mary the Ibis, who has huge devotion, good health and good knowledge. Remarkable Druid, even though Druids aren't really relevant for us, unfortunately. Or a strong Chieftain and a strong Cultist. And Max Miracles is also 3. The thing is, the issue here is the Druid doesn't really work for us, really, technically speaking. We don't get, I don't believe we get rituals of devotion. We have a knowledge ritual, a charisma ritual, a might ritual, and a cunning ritual. We don't have health or devotion rituals. So a druid doesn't really work for us because you need devotion. The major thing we can do here with devotion, we can't develop. So as much as it pains me to do so, I might have to go for Michi the dog and get another shot and get another chieftain in. Because you got might. That's a pain. Yeah. I guess. Anyway, work on that might. Michi, you're no longer called Michi. You are Oscaro. Oscaro, who will eventually become a chieftain. What else? We can get Songsmith, Charisma Cunning, Cunning Might, and Health Knowledge. That's tricky as well for us because of the fact that we don't get health naturally. Although knowledge is very beneficial for us. Anyway, can we develop anything at the moment? Material Gatherer is still working on that. Study Center is helpful because it gives us XP, God actions. But I want to get the offering stockpile first. So let's keep tearing people up. Bless that ritual. +5 to your might. Rook is inspired to find a tradition of Doom Prophecy. Nemo the Almighty will surely be pleased by this. So we have 2 possible traditions we can get. We can either get Human Sacrifice, or we get the Doom Prophecy. Choose a disciple to receive a Doom Prophecy for 1 mission. Disciple gains, if participating, gains offering and from tribute tests where X is at 100% of the knowledge. And will be mad for 1 mission. And will develop charisma and knowledge. We'll immediately get a certain amount of charisma and knowledge. I think is what that is. We'll immediately develop charisma and knowledge. Anyway, so you're doing might, aren't you? Yes, you are. Get that might up even further. Let's bless. Hang on, let's plan this out then. Plan the sacrament. Lethington has 1 more turn left of Broken Faith. We'll bring in Starjackal. Oscaro needs to level up, and we'll bring in Rook for good measure as well. Lineup is okay. It could go badly. I'm probably not going to use martyrdom on this one. Right, so who's in the mission? Rook. Okay, let's see if you can get your ritual up before the next time. Surgical has, however, leveled up, so Surgical is now to strength 16. Keep up that. I guess you can get your knowledge up and running. Yeah, let's keep that knowledge going because we want to scale with Secret Pyramid, I guess. Okay, and last one. We could get the Dream, or sadly we can't actually help you. Okay, not going to be relevant. I'm also tired, so we'll bless your ritual. Your charisma up. You're tired. You're quite tired. Yeah. Well, so keeping a mission out will get you your fervor back. Keep your charisma growing, please. Okay, let's prepare for the mission. Strength lineup is okay, so I could do that, but it's going to be a bit risky if I do that. What do you have? A kind of quite physical, mighty rallies and braveries. Chieftains are what we have. That's what Letherington is. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Who's faster? In my first in my first playthrough, the relic I had was like half your charisma gets added to your initiative. So my people were usually very fast because they were very charisma based. You're maddened. You do nothing of any use. Right. Bravery. Ouch. Babble. Condemn. Good. Doom. Wild strike. Condemn hits there. Okay, just one turn left. So mighty rally. That's fine, because that doesn't actually do all the damage. Babble defies. Nervous, doesn't do anything this turn. Scold. And babble, because you're following up the. I think that was you following up the. Your passive is you follow up a dark attack, or you have a chance of following up a dark attack, which is beneficial to everybody. That's what they mean about having synergies, you know? Being able to follow attacks one after the other, very beneficial. Surgical, yeah, your passive has a chance to follow up an ally's dark ability. Small chance to trigger scaling with Disciple's faith, because your faith is quite high. It's helping out. Ooh, we get another tradition. Another tenet, sorry. Got a philosophy one. I want to get some happiness. Just because getting some happiness gives us time to grind out side missions. We're going to be a secret society. Not everyone knows about me, but we are a secret society. Our truth is secret. The infos will not understand. Choose a destined mission. That's 24. That's kind of hard for us. That's 19. Now, we might be able to do that. And again, we might not. I might quickly hop over here and grab a tithe chest. That's the -2 happiness will be counteracted by the 4 we just had there. So we'll set that as destined mission. We profess the merits of the secret society to professionals. And we will get ourselves a new tradition, which is either Doom Prophecy or Human Sacrifice. I like keeping with the madness theme. So we can prophesize Doom. Nemo the Almighty has communicated with the people. Doom Prophecy is now officially a tradition of professionalism. Choose a disciple to receive a Doom Prophecy for 1 mission. Disciple gains, if participating, gain offerings from 2 tests. So how are we going to let's do this? What's got the highest knowledge we've got here? Why's your knowledge down? Because you're tired. Star Jekyll can't join in this one. 8, 6, 5, 6. Okay, so not many people have knowledge, unfortunately. We can go ahead and grab. Let's plan a sacrament. Letherington. Oscaro. and Morthen. Of this bunch here, Morthen, Boscro, who has the highest knowledge? Lethington is the same as Boscro, but Lethington also is the one who's most likely to attack. So Boscro, I'm going to give you a Doom Prophecy. Suddenly Boscro has terrible visions. Give up your belongings to please Nemo the Almighty. Give up your belongings. You've got Doom Prophecy, which means you'll get extra offerings. But you also get mad for one mission. You have one clouded thought. One turn you do nothing. There's a chance of you doing nothing for one turn. For 2 turns, because you're also weak, unfortunately. But offering stockpile gets to get more offerings from chests as well. Let's see, we can Rook. Rank up your charisma. Rook has a good idea how to keep people silent. Respect the dead for something. New tradition, burials. New tradition of burials is when a disciple dies, you gain 1, 3, or 7 tribute chests for the next mission if they had a rank C, B, or A in health. You gain a god action of ceremonial burial. Take a good follower into your arms and give it a ceremonial burial. All disciples develop develop 1 health. Ah, okay. Right, let us keep going. We're not at the point where we can get another tradition, so Rook. Let's keep your charisma growing. I've got points to spend there. I think the only thing I can spend points on in the future is, I think Sunstone lets me spend... not many things actually let me spend offerings for bonuses. So... I think Study might as well. Let's see, what can we do here? We're working on knowledge, aren't we? We are working on knowledge. So I'm going to build a Temple of Knowledge. A Temple of Knowledge is going to be built over here. A Frog Professionals erect the Temple of Knowledge with your divine inspiration. What that does is it lets us alter one of our rituals. So we can add a different stat to a different ritual. For example, we can add knowledge to the punish ritual, so you gain might and knowledge from that ritual. Which I believe is the cultist thing, isn't it? Cultists want might and knowledge. You can double down on what the cultist needs. Makes corruption very helpful. Let us inspire... Well, cult is basically knowledge. We can add might to knowledge. Now that I add might to knowledge, we can add knowledge to might. This is a slightly weaker ritual, it looks like, than the cult ritual. So if you add might to rituals... Now, your disciples have ideas on how to worship you best. They want to add an action to the occult ritual. Whom do you bless? Boscro wants to grovel before the skulls. Rook wants to condemn skulls. And Sergeant wants to sacrifice skulls. I don't think this actually does anything, by the way. So, condemning skulls is basically amusing because everyone's got one. So let's condemn the skulls. We will condemn skulls. So you gain a lot of knowledge and some might from the occult ritual. Okay. Who's doing occult? You're doing occult now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Right, who's going on this one? Morthen is, so let's get Morthen's ritual up and running. Can I build... Hang on, I might be able to build the Night Shrine as well. Let's build the Night Shrine as well. Building the Night Shrine means we get a free dream point every mission. There we go, a free dream point every mission, and we can, in the future, unlock better and better dreams, and get more free dream points as we go along. Morthen, let's boost your ritual up as much as we can. Hopefully we get... I don't think you're going to be able to do this out of that. Oh, we can now get faith rituals, yes. We can now bless to increase faith. A permanent faith increase to hopefully counteract any problems we've got here. Bless you a little bit further. Probably not enough for you to level up. But now mission time. Who wants to dream? Who dreams a dream of times gone by? It's going to be probably you. You, and you're going to dream... You're going to dream morale armor, because they're all morale actions, and you're going to be likely to... Because you're mad, you're going to be likely to take hits for other people, so hit your morale armor up, please. Prepare for the mission. Let's do this. This is irrelevant. Well, it's relevant for winning, but it doesn't actually give us any followers afterwards. Babble. Maddened. Okay, you got your maddened out of the way at least. Bravery. Big slam. Sing. It's everybody. Nervous. Okay, you do nothing as well. Good. They're slightly ahead of us. Babble. Bam. Attack. Whack. Oh, good. Bravery. Second big whack. And you're nervous as well. Good. And then there. Defy. Aberrant growth. Ooh, beautiful. Attack. Mighty rally. Sing. Okay, fine. And then there. Last turn. I'm pretty sure we got this. And the broke helps as well. The break happens as well. Irrelevant because it doesn't really make a difference, but still highly helpful. Faith support is achieved. Boscro levels up. Boscro is a strong chieftain. Or strong cult. We've got an cultist already, so Boscro can join us as our chieftain. Another chieftain. Because you like your might. You're going to be a might chieftain rather than, I think our other chieftain is a charisma chieftain. Success. This mission has additional rewards there, but good. -2 happiness, however. As well, we knew that. Morton has left his younger years behind him. Now is the time to make use of that experience and proselytize. Which means now Morton is now prime, so gains extra. Does extra damage. There's a bit of a bug here at the moment where sometimes it just doesn't change things. Right. Mission type. Give this a whirl. I'm going to try this out, you know? I'm actually going to try you out. How is it? You've got Mortify, has a chance to fear, and Dooming Strike. So physical, morale, physical, loads of morale. Boscro, you need to have... You're going the might way here, because Lethington is charisma, so you're going to go the might path. So your miracle is going to be might inspired. A mighty miracle for you. Right. Ooh. The Fropressionists have built a cultist hideout to support the Doom prophecy. Joyous. +1 happiness from the community. Thank you for building a cultist hideout. Right. That's us. Can you build anything? We can build the gardens, which help us with server stuff. Night Shrine, get more dreams. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to... Who's going to be fighting this? Is the big question. Who's fighting this? Star Jackal probably is fighting this. As is Lethington, and probably Rook as well. That's okay, so let's work on improving those. Take a bless ritual. Star Jackal is inspired to found the tradition of silence. Cult of silence. The Nemo, the mighty will surely be pleased by this. So, yeah, so Sea Deity inspires human sacrifice or doom prophecy. Secret Society inspires burials and Cult of Silence. Cult of Silence is all dark and divine disciples can learn silence. A dark morale ability disables opponent morale abilities, scales on might and knowledge. Gain God action, enforce silence. Choose disciple to enforce silence. The disciple gains the silence plus ability for 1 mission. On the next mission, gain development sparks if your participating disciples have 3, 6, 10, or 15 on their mind. That's actually kind of interesting. I like the idea of that. Especially because if you're against the morale army, silence is strong. Anyway, let us Morthen. Occult and condemned skulls. You are working on this, aren't you? Yes. You have bonuses to might, but also means you can raise your might and also raise your knowledge a bit. In the meantime, Lethrington, can we boost that ritual there? Bless you. Isn't I? And Rook, we will bless you as well. Let's do charisma to Lethrington. Let's go on the note. So you want charisma might, right? So you want charisma might? Charisma might, okay. So we might add might to the charisma one. So what they want you to do is focus on specific skills in classes. If you spread your classes too much, it gets difficult. Whereas, for example, we have cultists, so our knowledge ability immediately is helpful for cultists because it does both the stats of the cultist. If we, for example, turn our charisma skill into a charisma might skill, we can get chieftain up and running. Alternatively, we can turn it into a charisma might cunning skill and help beast walkers along. We make charisma cunning to help songsmiths. Basically, what do I want to help out here? I might want to help out weavers more actually, just because knowledge is beneficial to us right now. Although a lot of the knowledge classes are in here as well, aren't they? Druid. Only druid. We want knowledge because of our secret pyramid relic. Anyway, I'm just gonna dream. Rook's probably gonna dream. You're gonna dream some morale armor, I think. Prepare for the mission. Oh, hang on, I get time to pop out and level someone up. Nope. If it was enough to level up, I would have spent it, but it's not, so go to the mission. Spread professionalism to the unguided. Rebel. Mighty rally. Scold. German strike. Hits. Mortify is feared. What does fear actually do? Pause. Fear. Character's mind is dazed. Gain a frightened thought. You gain a chance of... You are... You got scolded. Mind stare was overridden. Unfortunate corruption. Good hit there. Condemn. Defied. Nice. Bravery. Slam you down. Oh, beautiful. Doing you. Oh, you're mad. You're actually deciding correctly. Well played, lucky. Go. So good. Mighty rally. There we go. I've gained all of them. Side boss of victory. Card converted. Star Jekyll levels up to level 3 now, I think. Okay. We get 111 followers, 5 tribute chests, a development spark. Some of the herd have gone missing. Bosgrove went spied by Nemo the Almighty and prayed vigorously for the herd's return. Miraculously, the missing part of the flock returned home. I guide you like Bosgrove guides these animals. As the herder miracle to this disciple performed miracles. You get a bunch of might. You gain Totem Slam, the overpower ability that has a charisma and might bonus. Again, you are pushing might, aren't you? Yes, so what is the other might ability you get? It is Intimidate. It scales with both might and charisma. Actually, it's less relevant, isn't it? Because it has scales with charisma, sure, but it scales more with might than with charisma. So, get another Totem Slam in there. Good. Okay. That's the mission. 24, 18, and 17. Trixie, we might do another mission here. More of these, please. We have one mission before we can Doom Prophecy again. Jardek needs to level up, however. Level up with knowledge, I assume. Yes, with knowledge, so we'll give you a knowledge miracle. Right. So who could be fighting this fight? It's not going to be Star Jackal. So Boscaro and Rook, because they're young, so they'll get more experience for doing here, so we'll put you in here. And Lethrington might just win out as well. Save that plan. Morthen's still young, there's time. In the meantime, I'm also going to build study. Gives a bit of experience with the god action. Let's put the study back here. For professionals, start the study with your divine inspiration, which means what we can do is spend some things to increase passive. Oh, we can spend offerings to increase the power of our XP action. We can also spend resources to make acolytes start pretty much at level 2, and increase the amount of sacrament XP you get from sacraments. All very helpful. So who can make best use of this? Like if I do that, Lethington will level up after this fight, so I'll do that, definitely. Do that for you there. Rook is coming out, so do Rook here as well. Bless Rook's ritual. I'll do the Blessing of Experience. Charisma? Your charisma going. Oscar's also coming out. Some experience here as well. Orphan is... well... Bless your ritual. And give us one more dream, I think. Ooh, something happened. Lethington's horrible secrets are well kept by the professionals. Gains 25 faith. Well, someone gained 25 faith, you know who it was. Happy. Lethington has experienced the positive consequences of professionalism. Right, let's do... Oscar's going out. Oscar's going to level you up as you can. Use your might. Punish. Just hang on. You're actually going to gain the same... You're going to level up no matter what happens, so I might as well go for occult condemn. Let's go for a second dream point, shall we? Second dream. Oh, hang on. 7. No. Let's give you... second dream point. Right, you shall dream a dream of times gone by. Hang on, who needs us to keep going here? Lethington, let's swap out with Morton, because Morton kind of needs to level up. Actually, you will level up if this happens. Go in there, Morton. If I give you experience there, you go to 8. Do that. Morton, we will give you the dreams. We'll give you one person who has morale armor. We can give Morton and Lethington morale armor. Morton gets morale armor. Lethington gets morale armor. Go for the mission. Go for the mission. We are blessed. We are unlikely to fail at this. Aberrant growth. Nice cover. Takes a lot of damage. Once you rally. Marvelous, I'm converted. Mind stare. Which means you also, I think you also, yeah, you're also, hang on, pause. You are tentacle stuck, so you lowered cunning by 50%. You're dazed, so you gained a dazed thought with the thing you just used. Nervous, you don't get a turn either. Beautiful. And battle. Nice. You don't get any controllers, but it's still nice to see. Madness wins yet again. Welcome to level 3 at Lethington. It doesn't mean you're not going to be around for the next fight, but you should be around for the boss after that. Okay. Farm miracle. Starjackal blessed the lands in Nemo the Almighty's name. When the harvest came, the fields were ripe and delicious, a true godsend. As the farm miracle. Increases your might. Because your knowledge development power is increased. +1 to knowledge development and +2.5 to everything else. And you gained a aberrant growth ability. You should get a passive because you're level 3. Choose a new passive ability for Starjackal. +1 knowledge for each 5 might in your team before the start of the sacrament. Sacrament. All allies gain, cannot receive broken faith status, do not lose... Ooh, amazing. All allies receive, cannot receive broken faith status. Which means if anyone else dies, I'm assuming this doesn't apply to you, or you can just get a straight up increased knowledge and might. I like the scalability of this. This means you're getting 3 off yourself as well, and Lethrington gives you another nothing. Oscar gives you another 3. Morton gives you another almost another 4. And your knowledge scales well with your that and that. Beautiful. Right, destined mission. Let's do. Can we do this one? I'm willing to give it a go. I'm willing to give this a go, if only because Dark is strong against nature. Lethrington needs to level up. Charisma miracle for you. Right. I'm just gonna get a Doom Prophecy for this fight, because Plan the Sacrament. Sarjackal, Oscaro, and Rook. Rook. I will tell you of nasty things. Horrible things will happen. You also received a bunch of knowledge, didn't you? Yeah, a bunch. You received some knowledge. Okay, let us... Can you get anything else built? You can build the gardens. We can start working on the passive gain, increased by 30. Ooh, that's useful. I'm going to do that. Because our passive gain even higher. Let's start blessing people. Rook will start attacking Boscro. Not much happening here at the moment, so I'm going to just keep pushing. The Jackal's currently 54 and grows until the age of 64, so difficult. But they would for a blessing. Be blessed. Actually, hang on. Who was the one I wanted to level up quickly off? Was it? I don't know who it was. Who was the one that was so close to leveling? I was thinking about that. So Lethering's maximum level. Morthen will maximum level into XP. Rook is out here, so if I actually give you experience, Rook, you will actually level up off this fight. Anyway, that is morale damage, that's a lot of physical. A lot of physical. Who's got the low physical? Rook needs physical armor. Okay. Go. Good fight. I could again do that, but I'll go all the way up to there, but that's going to be a dangerous fight. I'm going to keep just the one. There, go. Let's convert the unguided. Okay, whose turn first? Corruption. Beautiful. Super effective and also causes madness. Vertum Slam. It also means that helps a lot actually, because it means you're more likely to block as well. Everyone's more likely to block right now. You got a bunch of morale armor. You have a lot of morale armor. But you're so close to being broken right now. You're so close to being broken right now. Mind Stare? Yes! Oh, it's still not broken? Really? There you go. Critical hit broken. A Mad Druid actually will try to block everything, which is interesting. Rook hits level 3. Converted 167 followers. Letherington told an amazing story of Nemo the Almighty exploits to some professionals. Some didn't believe the story, so Letherington showed them a sign in the sand that proved how Nemo the Almighty once touched this ground. Some were impressed by this holy sign, but most remained unconvinced. They do not see my truth yet. Lowers faith, unfortunately, but adds the miracle myth to the disciples who perform miracles. You've gained Intimidate, which is the charisma. It's the charisma attack. And go ahead and get a passive. Your passives can be inspire a random other ally using a fear, grace, overpower ability. The inspired target gains 25% might and health. Alternatively, bodyguards. Other allies gain 10 physical armor and increased chance to intercept physical. Or just gain might up. Bodyguards. Lethington. And we can push to the last mission now? Ah. See, this is the interesting bit. Because they are both... They have two... they've got a guardian and a songsmith. And life is strong against dark, so they're strong against my disciples. Once you win this mission, you go to the next island. Mad disciples will be recruitable. An additional disciple slot for the 6th one, and plus 6 happiness when you cross the next island. What's our happiness at the moment? I might do 111 at the moment. I might do 1 side mission. Although, to be fair, given that they are... I'm going to have to take probably Lethington and Boscro, definitely. And probably Starjackal, because Starjackal has the highest points. So it'll be these 3. Rook can take a moment's break. I don't want to take... I can take Lethington, Boscro, and Morthon on a mission. On a single mission. Can you build... You build a Preaching Temple, which gives us Charisma. You can build a Temple of the Hunt, which gives us Cunning. Temple of Harvest, that gives us Might. Okay, hang on, let's look at our classes. Knowledge, Charisma. So we have our we have a knowledge Might ritual. We have a Charisma ritual. Let's double check. Okay, so I've got a... fine, I'll pick the Destined Mission. Let's pick that. Alright. So, we have a Might Knowledge ritual. Sorry, a Knowledge with Might ritual. We have a Charisma ritual. This button is doing anything. We have a Might... My idea is... We've got a Cunning ritual as well, so... If I want a Cunning ritual, manage classes, I gotta pick basically between Songsmith and Beastwalker, so that will be the Cunning class. Probably Beastwalker, so I add Might to Cunning. I can add... I've added Might to Knowledge, because I can add Charisma to Knowledge. Then hope for the best, I think. Build the Temple of Harvest, or the Temple of Preaching Temple for Charisma. Weaver, because the Weaver needs... Weaver uses Charisma Knowledge, right? Charisma Knowledge, which is mostly Charisma rather than Knowledge. So I can add Knowledge to Charisma. I can add Knowledge to Charisma. Build the Preaching Temple for Charisma. Oop. The Residential District, let's not do that. We will add... this is Charisma. We will add Knowledge to Charisma. Condemn the stars, punish the stars, or write about the stars. We shall punish the stars. Condemn skulls, we punish the stars. Rook will level up in Knowledge. And we shall wait until next time, where we carry on spreading the words of professionalism. Our next mission will probably give us a new tenet as well, which you can work on what? We can worship cats, we can do ritual cleaning, which I've already done, so I don't necessarily want to do that. We can do mutilate heretics, we can do a dark dedication. I'm not sure what these dedications actually do, to be honest. They don't seem to inspire any traditions. Offer blood? I don't know. We shall find out. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. We spread flirtationism further. I will see you then. Bye-bye.